Welcome to the Preeminence Daily Podcast. I'm your host, Matthew J. Peters, founder of Ascend. Be sure to grab your ultimate guide to preeminence at preeminence.tv. Today we're talking about the benefits of climate change and positive effects of environmental collapse. So tune in, listen up, and get ready to take a focused action on your message, mission, and presence to create accelerated results starting right now. The benefits of climate change and the positive effects of environmental collapse. Now, what in the world could I be talking about? What would be positive about that? I want you to reframe climate change. I want you to reframe environmental collapse. The climate change you need to make is in the climate of your home, of your relationships, the climate in your brain, the climate of your emotions, the climate of your environment around you. Collapse the environment around you and create something completely different. If you think that you can create something that you do not have right now, if you want to 10x your business or 100x your business or lose 10 pounds or 50 pounds or whatever it is, I don't care what it is that you feel is out of reach right now, much of what is going on is environmental. The stuff that you are doing right now is because you're stuck in a loop. This loop is reinforced by the environment you're stuck yourself in. When you change the climate of the environment you're in, if you're in a cold climate and it's dark, like right now I'm up in the middle of the North Woods in Wisconsin, and tonight it's going to get down to like 5, 6 below zero. But if I were to go back home to Sarasota right now, it's going to be about 71, 72 degrees. And it was sunny today. So really you see that there's a vast difference. I can do different things down in Sarasota than I can up here in the cabin, or I have to wear layers of clothes literally while I'm in the house. If you're not familiar with that, it's an interesting experience. But change of climate to collapse the environment that you are in and create something completely new, completely fresh. If you're going to the coffee shop every day to do your work, go to a resort and sit in the lobby, listen to the waterfall, have an expensive cappuccino, and just soak in your surroundings. Go down by the pool and sit in the sun and do some work or do some reading. Get around another group of people. If you are a part of a group of people that aren't going anywhere, or they're always talking about the big stuff they're going to do, but they're not doing the work, get the hell out. Decide for yourself that you're going to change everything about your environment. You know, if you're driving a crappy car, maybe you want to sell it and rent or lease something that's a little bit nicer. How can you change your environment drastically from what you have right now? For roughly the same price, for roughly the same investment, you're going to get a tremendous amount back. It just takes you being super conscious about the environment you're in, about the people you're hanging around, about the books you're reading, about the media you're taking in. All of those things right now are keeping you in this place you're in this loop. If you want to go to a level where right now you may have, let's say you have a business and you are making $100,000 a year. You will take a tremendous leap by hanging around people who have $5 million and $10 million and $12 million and $50 million businesses. Just by you being with them in that type of environment, finding out what types of books they read or don't read, finding out what people and places and things that they're interested in, and finding out what environment they're building around themselves. And sometimes they build an environment, like I said before, of exclusivity. They really build like a wall around what is going to be beneficial for them. They protect the environment. I want you to be an environmentalist, but the environmentalist I'm talking about is someone who protects their internal environment, their relationships environment, their business environment, their work and their creative environments. I want you to be an environmentalist. Your action step on your path toward preeminence is to create that environment of preeminence right now. And once you do that, it will reinforce that preeminent behavior, it'll pull that out of you. The people that you spend your time with and invest in that are at that higher level beyond where you want to be, you'll be stretched far beyond who you are right now in the being to become the person that you choose to become consciously. And by doing these steps, by getting yourself out of this climate to have that drastic climate change and collapse the environment that you're in right now to create something beautiful, you need to do that and do that as soon as possible. A lot of times people look at the new year and say, this is the trigger, this is the reason why I'm going to do that. I don't care when you're listening to this in the year. Today is the day to change up your environment completely. I look forward to talking with you tomorrow. This daily podcast is all about you becoming the preeminent voice in your marketplace. So take the consistent and necessary action each and every day on what you've learned over the last few minutes. When, not if, when you're ready to take your business, your organization, your name, your brand, and your commitment to the level of preeminence, head on over to preeminence.tv where you can download your own copy of The Ultimate Guide to Preeminence, enroll in the Elevation program, and join us on one of our next live events. If you're not subscribed, simply visit iTunes, Stitcher, or Google Play right now and click subscribe. Until tomorrow, make today and each and every day count towards creating preeminence in your space and a legacy that matters.